Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and as you can see by the title, we're going to be looking at a new pair of Oakley sunglasses. This is the Plazma. When I first saw this model, I was immediately drawn to it. I just loved the very bold and intricate styling that it had, and I almost ordered it, but something told me to wait and to try them on. So today I had the opportunity to go down to my local Oakley store in Disney Springs. If you guys are familiar with the area, there's an Oakley store there, and I was able to try them on, and I knew right there and then that I had to pick them up. And I was pretty happy that I waited, because if I had ordered them online, I was going to get just a standard frame, probably like a black, either polished or matte black with black or gray lenses. But when I saw this one, I immediately fell in love with it, and it's the one that I picked up. And obviously you saw the name on the title. This is the Plazma. This frame is the Matte Retina Burn with the Prizm Road lenses. Now this combination really spoke to me, primarily because for a while, I've just kind of been playing it safe with the models that I've been picking up. And what I mean by that is just kind of regular colors, black, brown, things like that. I saw this one and I said, you know what, I have to get something that's completely different and that matches this particular frame to a T, and I think this color did it. So let's go ahead and open it up. A little bit of background on this model. Again, it's called the Plazma. This model was actually inspired by the Oakley racing jacket. If you guys are familiar with that model, I believe Oakley's actually re-released it, because I did see some in the store, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's a really awesome model. It's got those hinges that kind of look like jaws that open up at the bottom. You can switch out the lenses. Well, that model actually inspired this model here. Now, another really cool thing about the Plazma model here is that it's actually able to, as a sports frame, accommodate very thick or very high prescriptions. So if you're an athlete and you use prescription lenses and you have a really high prescription, then you should take a look at the Plazma, because I think it's gonna do you really well. As you guys can see, it does come with a hard case. That's really cool that they do include that. Nothing inside there, and then just the microfiber bag here. So as you open it up, here is the frame itself. So I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but this is, again, it's the Matte Retina Burn. So it is a matte frame, but it's almost like a neon yellow, neon green color. It looks really, really awesome. And then again, it does have the Prizm Road lenses here. Now, not my favorite lens color. I think it's a little too light for my taste. It actually has a 20% light transmission. So it's good for medium light, but it does increase the contrast. It is a rose-based color lens, so it is going to make things brighter. So this is obviously perfect if you're like riding bicycle, riding bike and stuff like that, or running, down the road and whatnot. It's going to obviously increase that contrast. So as you guys can see there, this one is not polarized, but it is prescription ready, as I already mentioned. And then you do get the prism etching on the bottom of the lens there. Let's see if I can make it. There it is. So really, really awesome pair. Again, it has a really aggressive styling to it, and you can obviously see the inspiration of the racing jacket right in this area right here. That's where I would probably say that it does get its inspiration from. So as you open it up, you have right here on the side, looks really, really awesome. You do have a chrome icon there, which looks really nice. And actually, I like the fact that they went with the chrome, because it does set it off against the Matte Retina Burn there. And then you have some frame stylings right here on the side, which is really cool. Obviously, in my opinion, that would be designed to kind of get wind going through there and kind of cool you off. So you do have unobtainiums running all the way through here, and then you also have it on the nose bombs there. So obviously, being a sports specific frame, it's going to hug your face really nice, and it's going to stay in place, which is the best thing, especially with sports specific frames. So really awesome aggressive styling. I like the fact that it doesn't go straight back. It kind of angles up and then it kind of angles down again. That just looks really, really cool. They fit really, really awesome. Very, very comfortable. Obviously, being an O matter frame, they're nice and lightweight, perfect for everyday wear. You can have them on for a prolonged amount of time and you're not going to feel it. And then you also have a really, really nice wrap on the front right here, which is going to come all the way around and block any of the light or anything like that coming from the sides. Again, being such a large lens, it does lend itself well for thicker prescriptions. So that is something that, again, if you're interested and you do wear prescription, then I would recommend that you take a look at the Plazma. Because again, it might suit you a little bit better than some of the other frames where you might not be getting that prescription kind of like in your peripherals and stuff like that. This, because it does have a wrap, but it still sits, you know, pretty straight. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but the lenses sit pretty straight, but it does have a nice wrap to it. You're going to get that prescription all the way through the lens, even down to your peripherals. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around, throw these on so you guys can see what they look like on me. All right, guys, so again, this is the Plasma model in the Matte Retina Burn frame with the Prizm Road lenses. And again, I don't think this camera is doing this color of the frame justice. It's a lot brighter in real life and in person here, but I'll go ahead and throw them on so you guys can see what they look like. So really awesome. They hug my face really nice, which is the first thing that I saw when I put them on, the first thing I felt. And then obviously that wrap is going to make it really nice to block any glare or any sun coming in from the sides. So you guys can see here what I was talking about, how the this part goes up like that and then it comes back. That looks really cool. It fits very comfortable. And again, with the unobtainium right over the ears and on the side of the head here and on the nose, you know, I don't have to worry about these going anywhere, moving around or whatnot, as I'm either just wearing them to walk around, drive around and things like that, or if I'm going to be wearing them for sport-specific activities where I'm going to get sweaty and things like that. These are actually going to bond more to your skin when you do those type of activities. So as always, I kind of throw them up here because that's usually what I do with my glasses. I know a lot of people tend to say, you know, you're going to stretch them out or anything like that, but I cycle through a lot of my glasses. So for the most part, you know, if I know that I'm going to have them on top of my head for a prolonged amount of time, then I just, you know, I'll take them off and put them in a bag or something like that. But if not, you know, I can just throw them right back on and good to go. As I mentioned, the Prizm Road lens is not my ideal color lens. It's a little bit lighter for a bright sunny day, but I think it contrasts really nice with the color of the frame. But I believe that they're probably going to be making these either in custom or they're going to be carrying, Oakley's going to be carrying replaceable lenses. So down the line, if I wanted to go ahead and swap these lenses out for something else, maybe a little bit darker, I can go ahead and do that, which is the beauty of Oakley and the ability to be able to do that with their frames. But I think for now, they look really cool. Again, it's a rose-based lens, so it's going to increase the contrast. It's going to make things look a lot brighter. 20% light transmission is a little bit higher than normal. You know, I normally do like a black, which is 11% or something like that. But, you know, again, just for a cool outing or something like that, these are definitely going to attract a lot of attention. But they feel really nice. And obviously for me, it was when I first saw them, I fell in love with them because of how completely different from what I have been getting they are. The frame fits really nice. I was always a fan of the racing jacket, you know, when I had those, and you know, the fact that these were kind of inspired by that, and you can clearly see it with this portion down here, it makes it a lot cooler as well. So there it is. That's just a look at the new Oakley Plasma model. Again, this one is in the Matte Retina Burn with the Prizm Road lenses. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.